What are your first impressions about the city, the people? How do you feel?
It's a beautiful city. A lot of nice architecture here in the old city. The people have been really great, warm. The club has been great. Everybody's been really helpful. Good restaurants. So I've had a great time so far. We have a great group of guys. I think we fit really well together. So we have had some great chemistry. Everybody gets along, and we've been working really hard. So it's been great. I remember we were winning by like 20, and then you guys came back. We went to the 2 overtimes. It was really up and down, high tempo, a lot of points. To the last second, it was a tough game. And Pat made that shot. Yeah. Expect for it to be really tough. There's a lot of great teams in the league. EuroLeague teams, obviously, but then you have Budujnos, who's also a great team. So it's going to be tough. But I expect for us to compete and then try to win every game we play in. I think the level is pretty similar. Obviously, the EuroLeague season is very tough because they play so many games. They have a lot of double weeks, and then they have their National League games as well on the weekends. So I think the schedule in the EuroLeague is what makes it really hard. But obviously, there's quality players in Euro Cup and quality players in EuroLeague too. I just try to, supply and be available with, experience, any advice if anybody asks me anything. And then, on the court, I just try to do what I've always done. I've always been a great defensive player, try to play with physicality and help the team in that way. And then on offense, just, take what the defense gives me. But we have a lot of great offensive guys. So my role is going to be to help on defense. And, on offense, it's going to be, playing off those guys. I came there the year after they won the EuroLeague. So they had a roster of, champions, amazing players. So when I got there, I just had to find a way to fit in and to help them get to another level and to help them sustain their greatness. Ended up staying there 7 years, obviously, and we won a lot of titles together, a lot of great memories. And, all the guys on that team, Felipe Reyes was my captain at first, and Sergio Yul. You can go down the list of players that I played with that are just amazing, but they're amazing guys as well off the court. I keep in touch with, almost everybody on the staff, a lot of the ex-players that's been there as well. I mean, he's just a great person, him being Luka Doncic, he's obviously an amazing player, one of a kind, but, off the court, he's just a fun guy. He wants to joke around a lot, and, me and him always had a great connection, so it was just a ton of great memories. I mean, it was a cool experience. On that team, I needed to be more aggressive, and they played a lot of plays for me, so I had the ball a lot. And I was able to, have a great tournament, and we played some really good competition as well. Pelle Larsson is the guy now. He's on the Miami Heat, and he's a great player. I think he has a great future ahead of him as well. So my dad and my uncles played there, and a lot of my family still lives there. So growing up, we used to go over there and visit in the summers. And I always wanted to try something different. A lot of players in Europe, they go to like the academies and stuff, but I always wanted to go high school and then go to college and try that way to get to the NBA. So it was a fun experience. High school is one of a kind, college is also one of a kind, so I'm glad I did it. It was always something that I dreamed. Obviously, I had to work really hard to do it. A lot of years of grinding, but yeah, it was definitely a dream come true. And I got to follow in my dad's footsteps in Hobbs, so it was fun. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, I mean, some of them I got just because I like art. I just like art in general. I like to go to museums, all of that. But a lot of them have, meaning. I don't know if you can see with the camera if I stand up, but this is the sign of Texas Tech. This is the Hobbs Eagles. Obviously, this is Vanderbilt. That's where I went to high school. This one probably means the most to me. That's my dad. It's of my dad. This is of me and my dad as well. And then I have my daughters on the back side here as well. And then, yeah, I have some meaningful ones, but some of them I just got because I was there and I was like, oh, I like that,
Whole life set you up.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's all, man. Thank you.